greatest headlines of the century. Dateline, Paris, May 21st, 1927. In a moment, the story. This curly-haired youth, son of a Minnesota congressman, became the toast of the entire world in 1927. Charles Augustus Lindbergh, aviator extraordinary. A small crowd of the curious watched him take off from New York's Roosevelt Field at 7:52 in the morning. The following day, excited crowds began to gather at Paris Le Bourget Airport. They'd come to see history in the making. The first solo airplane flight across the Atlantic was scheduled to end at the French field. At exactly 10:24 on the night of May 21st, the anxious thousands surged forward to mob Lindy as his heroic monoplane touched down on French soil. Quickly, he was spirited away to the administration building. American Ambassador Herrick waved the hero's helmet at the crowd while they shrieked back their enthusiastic hosannas. The following day, Lindy, refreshed after a good night's sleep, found that Paris and the world, for that matter, were his. Everyone wanted to meet this daring young man. Even as he posed for these films with members of France's distinguished Aero Club, the entire world was clamoring for its brand new hero. Headlines all over the globe proclaimed the news that Lucky Lindy, the Lone Eagle, had covered some 3,600 miles non-stop in just 36 hours and 32 minutes. Lindbergh and Ambassador Herrick were joined by philanthropist Raymond Ortiz, who was more than happy to pay the $25,000 prize he'd posted in 1919 for the first man to fly non-stop from New York to Paris. The hero-worshipping Frenchman looked with equal awe at Lindy's famous flying bird, the Spirit of St. Louis. Slightly damaged by the over-enthusiastic crowds, it now stood repaired and ready. After a quick triumphant tour of Europe, America sent the cruiser Memphis for its young idol. Docking at Washington, Lindy and his mother, who had joined him a mile or so out of port, set foot back on American soil. This time, his own countrymen gave him a loving, enthusiastic welcome. It ended with President Calvin Coolidge bestowing the Legion of Merit, and the crowd listened enthralled to the words of this heroic, shy young man. But the granddaddy of all parades was waiting for him in New York City. Colonel Lindbergh, since he had now been officially awarded that commission in the Army Air Force Reserve, flew in from Mitchell Field as a passenger aboard an amphibian that landed in New York Harbor, while thousands of boats rushed to meet him. And then a ticker tape parade to end all ticker tape parades. Starting at the Battery, it filed down Broadway. 1,800 pounds of tape, thousands of shredded phone books showered down on him as the world's largest city went mad. At City Hall, Mayor Jimmy Walker and hundreds of other notables presented him with the key to the city. Charles Augustus Lindbergh was a man who truly rated one of the greatest headlines of the century.